Hello, everybody, and welcome to Breathing Solutions June recorded session. So yes, we're just doing another session today in sweltering heat of both of our lofts. But yeah, we really wanted to record a session as normal and just breathe together and sort of have some thoughts beforehand. So if you haven't seen us before, we're usually with Tara as well, but Jackie and I deliver solution-focused breathwork sessions where we sort of have some solution-focused thoughts, have a breathwork session, then some solution-focused reflections to, yeah, I suppose just explore how we're feeling and just hold this sort of supportive, inquisitive space, I suppose. So yeah, we're going to be doing that again today, Jackie and I. We're going to do it in a slightly different way. We thought we might as well just have a bit of a discussion to sort of start ideas off. And so I suppose I would ask the question to Jackie. If today was to be useful to you, what would you notice?
So I would notice that I feel more connected, more centered, more in the moment is what I'm hoping for. And what about you?
I think it's similar. We've had a bit of discussion beforehand, but I think it is exactly similar to you, coming back to that present moment and centered again. I said to Jackie, I had a bit of a moment today at work where I just sort of felt quite, I sort of felt dizzy and a bit out of it, and my sort of feet, things just went a bit mad, and I just kind of lost it. It just felt a bit like a fog. And I think at the moment we're all so busy and we've got a lot going through our heads at a mad pace, and it's just, my best hope would be to come to that, as we would do a session today, and ground ourselves and come back to that present. Yeah, so I suppose it'd be about that. But I guess some solution focused ideas that we wanted to focus on today were sort of to do with noticing our own strengths and noticing our resources. Jackie sort of said about how we can breathe into these resources and how we can actually notice them inside of us and how we can really breathe into that. And I thought that was a really interesting idea, Jackie. So I didn't know if you wanted to sort of say the impact that might have.
I think it's really helpful to kind of look at anything, but if you think about what is, what you like about yourself and what works, and look at where do you feel it in your body. And then with the breath, what we can do is anchor that and really amplify that feeling of self-worth and what works, because we spend so much time problem solving. And actually, if we just look at what's already solved, I think would be helpful.
Or what's working already,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that really, you mentioned amplifying there, and I think that's what's so, again, this clear link between SF and breath work is this idea of amplifying our own strength and amplifying this feeling kind of thing. So it's going to be really interesting to see the impact that will have, I suppose, today on both of us, and how we sort of go past this session kind of thing. So yes, I didn't know if we just sort of, I would usually say sort of here before we go into the breath session, just to get comfortable, and yeah, sort of turn off any distractions, and yeah, so I would take my glasses off, but whatever makes you comfortable. I don't know if Jackie, you had any more thoughts that you wanted to share?
Yeah, that's it. You can do it sitting, you can do it standing. During the breath work, you can follow my my lead if you like, but you don't have to. You can just work on your own inner self. So it's quite nice to have the idea that even though you might be looking at it in a different time and space, but in a way, if you almost forget about time and space and just imagine that we're doing it together, just energetically, we are doing it together. So whoever you are who joins us, welcome, and we're going to enjoy this space together. That's my invitation.
That's so lovely. Wherever we are, wherever you're watching this one, we're all sort of
Yeah.
doing this together. Yeah,
Yes.
fantastic.
Okay. Shall we get started?
Okay, the stage is
Right.
yours, Jackie.
Right. So we're going to spend the next 20 minutes breathing. And because we are going to be internalizing, going to our inner space, my invitation is to close your eyes. You could even cover your eyes with a scarf or something, but close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes as well. And just become aware of the different space on the inside. And you can almost open your eyes and look at the different feeling, what's on the outside. Very distinct, different feelings, perhaps, or perhaps you may not feel that. But become aware of your inner space. And we're going to amplify this inner space by taking our breath deep into our body to begin with. So I invite you to breathe in through your nose or your mouth, out through your nose or your mouth. I suggest you keep it constant, so in and out through your nose or in and out through your mouth. It's circular breathing, so constant flow, like the water, nature never stops. It's in and out and in and out. All right. So breathing deep into your abdomen, opening the area, and when you breathe out, totally relax. Really release it and relax. And keep on breathing deep into your abdomen for a while. You can even put your hands on your abdomen so it kind of really draws your attention down into your lower abdomen. Feel the warmth of your hands. So allow your senses, your feelings to receive the warmth of your hands as you breathe. Breathing in and out, no pause, a constant cycle of flow. Feeling the warmth of your hands. Receiving the support from your hands. We're going to take our hands up to the chest area and breathing into the chest. So feeling the space, what the breath makes as you breathe in. So opening up. And then the release as you breathe out. So feeling the warmth of your hands and your chest. And again, get the idea that you're receiving, your chest, your heart is receiving your warmth. Opening up with the in-breath, relaxing even deeper in with the out-breath. Opening your chest space, that cavity, totally relaxing the out-breath. I'm going to invite you to put your hands over your eyes so the lower palms go over the eye sockets, and then the fingers over the forehead. And again, just feeling that support from your hands. You can always imagine the skull to become larger, opening up as you breathe in, opening your skull bones, and then totally relaxing as you breathe out. Receiving your hands and that support. Breathing in and out, no pause, constant cycle. Invite you to place your hands now back to your abdomen and know that they're there supporting you. And as you breathe in, really opening up your abdomen, your chest, and even your skull bones. So, and then relax as you breathe out. Surrendered out breath. You can even get a sense that you're widening the lower ribs as you breathe in. So you're kind of widening that space of the diaphragm. It may be slightly interesting to put your hands on the lower ribs and breathing in and widening that space. And as you breathe out, feel the difference as the rib cage sinks a bit. Again, being aware of the support from your hands. It's unconditional support. Your hands are just there for you. No judgment, just there, supporting you. So I want to draw your attention to your solar plexus area. So the front of your lower ribs, over your diaphragm. And see if you can just gently be aware of this area as you breathe, just deeply, just as openly and deeply as you can. Feel again the supports of your hands over the diaphragm, so just above your navel. Carry on breathing in and out, and gently making space. So this is the area where we often have butterflies and tension. And what I want to invite you to do is make space for your butterflies, so become a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Surround those butterflies with air. With self-nurturing, kindness. Become a little bit bigger than your butterflies. And allowing the sense of you, the sense of what's right about you in this area, the sense what you can just really believe in, trust, even if it is the constant warmth of your hands, the pressure of your hands, something simple, but something you can rely on. Or you might have a hobby or be helpful. It doesn't matter, no judgment. It doesn't matter how small, how big. Just see, feel this ability within you, what you can rely on. And feel that in your solar plexus. So welcome that constant source of yourself. Let your hands represent what works in you. So again, feeling your hands. Breathing in, opening up, making space and receiving. Breathe out, totally let go. Like to see in and out. And just get a sense of opening up your whole self for supportive energy. You don't know what it is necessarily, but just be open to support. Just receive that sense. Let your hands represent this. I always get the idea that you program yourself for the future, that when you put your hands on yourself, your solar plexus, your abdomen, your chest, your eyes, it represents what works. You can trust and relax. So almost download that program of you, the reliable you, through your hands. you can relax your hands now and place them facing up, palms facing up in a receiving gesture. So keep the breath opening, so breathing deep, opening, and release, relax as you breathe out. Deep opening, release, relax as you breathe out. Open your heart. Open your mind. In and out, no pause. Really get a sense of going deeper, opening, relaxing as you breathe out. Palms facing up, receiving. Opening your heart. Just relaxing your breath now. Starting just to be just really gentle with your breath and relaxed, and just feel your inner space. Appreciate your inner space. And slowly start coming back into your room, into your body, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, and just thanking yourself as you start coming back, but thanking yourself for showing up to your inner space and having the level of awareness which you just have had, that healing you've given yourself. appreciate that about yourself. And so what we do afterwards, we have a sharing, and I hope some of what we're saying would represent how you feel.
First of all, thank you very, very much, Jackie, as always. I forgot how much I needed that. You know, it was, yeah, that feeling of being grounded again, isn't it? I think that's just come to me like a ton of bricks. It's just, I've forgotten how much I needed it. I've forgotten how powerful it can be. But I have to say, I really liked. I was struggling to keep my mind quiet, actually. But it was, funnily enough, SF things that you were saying, and it was all the ways I could sort of relate it. But no, it was just so validating for, I think, your own self-worth, because you were, I don't know if I'm stretching the metaphor too far, but by using sort of the hands on the body and all that kind of stuff, it felt as if you were almost reflecting back that kind of strength that you've got in you. And it felt empowering, and it felt grounding, and it felt all of those things. And it was, again, you were, by doing that, amplifying that strength and noticing that strength. And I remember at one point, when we were breathing into the solar plexus, I felt quite a lot of pain coming in my back all of a sudden, but then it was, I was just breathing into that, and I sort of put my hands on my back, and it was just having that healing kind of self-validating energy, if you want to call it that. But again, we were talking about noticing our sort of strengths that we forget about, our own personal strengths, but that notion of self-healing and self-validation, I think, was really highlighted there, and I think you did an amazing job of it. So thank you.
Yeah, lovely. Right, we are going to end the recording now, so thank yourself, everybody, for showing up for yourself.
Yes, and thank you, Jackie, as ever, for such a lovely session.
Thank you, Will, for such a lovely session too.
And yes, we will. So, well, you'll obviously have seen this already on YouTube or wherever I post it. But do check out the rest of our videos that we put out on our YouTube channel as well. Share them with anybody that might be interested. Yep.
Share them,
because we're just getting our message out there and reaching as many people as possible, aren't we? So
yeah.
But yes, so thank you ever so much again for watching, and we'll have our live session next month, who is actually going to be quite a special one. So keep an eye out for that one, because that's going to be quite exciting.
Yes.
So yes, keep an eye out for that one. But the Eventbrite link will be all posted out on there. So yes, do book for that one when you see it. But once again, thank you ever so much to Jackie.
And Will.
Thank you. And yeah, we will see you. Well, thank you as well for showing up for yourself, as Jackie said, and for staying to the end of the video. So yes, thank you very much, and we will see you all soon.
Okay.